Okay. Snow geese, everybody. And aren't they beautiful? And there are more. There are other patches of them further south. Let me check. I want to make sure you're all tuned in and with me. Okay, you're with me. You're with me, so I'm glad. Welcome. We're at Cayuga Lake. I'm not sure exactly where, but we're watching snow geese. And we found quite a few of them. Now there are more. There are a few rafts of them. Like you can see in the distance, there's another raft out there. Further, a significant one, and there may be some that we can't see from here at all. Now, if you're not familiar with snow geese at all, there are a couple morphs. There's the white morph, which we're seeing mostly, but there are some blue morphs or dark morph, like this one here. All cute. It's gotten kind of quiet. What a privilege. There's still another raft farther down like I showed you, but now all these geese that were nearby are further out on the lake, not very far, and I'm going to move so this tree here is out of our way. It's getting kind of quiet. What a privilege. That was something. I don't know how well I captured it, but that was something. In a way, I kind of wish I had been able to just stop and watch, but I was, you know, looking through the camera lens. So if you're just joining us, we're looking out on Cayuga Lake, and we're looking at a beautiful raft of snow geese. There is another raft, or maybe two. I need to adjust my tripod just a little bit more again. Few are still flying around. I don't know what triggered that major takeoff. Just notice there are other birds out there on the lake. I don't know what they are. Look like ducks from here. Out there, there's that other raft that's out there. And I think it extends all the way to the, well, I don't know how, I can't tell how far it extends. But we're gonna stay here for a bit. And I'm not sure, are they kind of sort of swimming back in this direction? Maybe. They may want shallower water for one reason or another. Hey, none of that. Let me just check on you, make sure everything is still going strong. Okay, it seems like we're still live. So again, there's another raft, at least one. I thought I had seen like maybe 3 rafts or three groupings of them. But we, went furthest north to see this particular one. Now again, you see some of the ones, there's one there that is at center screen that has the white head and the darker body. That's the dark morph or blue morph. I think dark morph is, I guess, the name. Up high, there are more geese, more snow geese. Let me see if I can show them to you. At least some of them. But they're up quite high. And there are a few flocks of them. Not huge flocks, but if I can find them. There's another one there. But they're up quite high, and then here's another significant number. So maybe ground control will calm down, I don't know. But anyway, you can see there aren't many of them, but there are a few of the darker ones. I love the snow geese. I mean, they're interesting to see, but I really, it's just wonderful to see when they have the major takeoffs. And quite honestly, we're at a pretty nice distance, and that lighting was beautiful. So I'm hoping that we had a good look. I'd say chatter has picked up a bit, and there's more of that other raft is now within view. I wouldn't even be surprised, and I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if I thought there were 2, if maybe they've kind of merged a bit. I don't know. Wouldn't mind if they all came over here, I love them. I mean, I could, if we don't get to see anything in Ithaca, I'd be okay. I love staying and watching them here. Some more. These are at not high altitude, but these are maybe being called in somewhat by the geese here in the water. And there are. Let me just show you here. I don't know if you can see. Not very, well, they're kind of high. Some are lower. And hopefully they decide to join us down here. Water's nice. I think, yeah, some of them are coming in. Aren't they cute? Just heard a common grackle. Sorry, this is kind of difficult for me because the various altitudes actually make it challenging to keep the tripod adjusted nicely. They are a little closer now than they were just a few minutes ago. Overall, I mean the raft on the water, that is. They're starting to move in this direction a bit. And the other raft further down, the other major raft, I don't know what they're doing. They're still taking in a few here and there. And to think we almost didn't come out together. Go on the way to Ithaca. There's well, at fairly high altitude there's some, not a huge number. I hope you're enjoying this. I am. Very much. Hello.
How are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm pretty well, thanks.
Just so you know, I'm live streaming. Just so you know. No, it's okay. But I just want you to know. Let's check on the other raft. Again, they're way over there. And quite honestly, I suspect that we're, in terms of proximity, we're at the better one. The one that works out better for us. Well, you know what? They're moving both closer to the shoreline and also to our right. But some are moving to the left. So maybe they all, I don't know. Again, this is a dark morph. Same species, just a dark morph. You can see a white morph behind it. See, head is the same, really. It's just the body feathers are different. They're getting quiet. So now they're getting closer, but they're stretched out a bit. Kind of wish I could show you what the other camera's seeing. Anyway, it's just saying that this raft is stretching out now. It's stretching out along the shoreline. And we still have the more distant one seems to be getting, probably moving towards the shoreline as well.
Pretty nice. I guess I was going to guess.
At least a few dozen.
Yeah, somewhere between that and 2,000.
Yeah.
2,000 and 2,000 in that neighborhood.
And you know, there's another raft down farther along. You can see them.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I have to do that. But I'll scope it out at least first. So when it sticks out like that, they call it a raft.
I guess.
I like the term. I just hate this first
It
time.
works.
That is cool. And you think you can access that gate?
If you drive farther down, you can. I came from somewhere down there, and I saw that, you know, as you went north, there were more rafts. So I stopped here at this more, you know, the northernmost one. So, you know, I don't know where they are relative to the shoreline. I can't say.
I'll give it a try. But this is beautiful.
Absolutely. You missed the takeoff a little while ago. It was wonderful.
So quite a few went off.
All of them went off. Just about everyone, all of a sudden they took to the air for some reason. I haven't seen any in the air in a while. Oh, wow. There was one that is like almost completely dark. No white head at all. The chatter may be picking up a bit. they're generally, everybody, they're farther away. We're let me show you. We're looking at really the tail end of this raft here. And the raft has moved significantly. We could walk and try to keep up with them, but I think we've done well here. It's awesome. It's awesome. You know, you just have to be in the right place at the right time, and they migrate through, and it's just wonderful. But like I said, when they take off, it's an impressive sight if they do the takeoff.
Do they do it often? Do they give any type of sign or where do they?
Not necessarily. I mean, maybe something spooks them. I don't know. But they all of a sudden, if they go, they go.
No.
The other raft is getting more difficult for me to see. And again, I realize some of you may be bored. You know, I'm kind of wondering if we see maybe possibly another takeoff, and I wouldn't mind seeing that. Not that I want to startle everybody, but you know, it's just enjoyable to see if it happens. When you think about how far these geese have to travel, it's just amazing. And you may have missed it if you were just tuning in, but we did have an opportunity to see a big takeoff of these geese. They just about all took off and flew around a bit, landed farther out on the lake, not very far, but a little bit, and then have managed to kind of swim and walk closer to us again. Now we're at you could say the northern end of this particular grouping, and some are starting to walk or swim away now. Oh, they're all starting to walk or swim away now, for whatever reason. Hold on. Like in unison, they're all moving. And maybe that's our cue, that something is having them all They're all swimming out. Just about every single one, they've all started to move out, farther out on the lake, for whatever reason. This one is lagging behind. Just for the record, but at least all the ones that were here, now farther south, they haven't really started moving along, but here, all the ones that were right nearby are swimming out now. The angle might help us. So you can see the southern end of this grouping, and then further on there's the larger, or I don't know if it's large, it might be larger, another grouping further along. And you know what we'll do? We'll drive together and we'll try to see if we can see them, and we'll see how that works out. And we were here in the right time. You know, should we have gone to the other, I don't know why the window's not open. Should we have gone to the other one? Maybe. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was right. There are 3 groupings. There's this grouping that we just passed and that we've been watching the whole time. And then there's another grouping here. Not, I would say not as large. Let's just stop for a moment and sneak a peek. So not as large. Well, it doesn't seem as large, I should say. It's tough to determine how far it extends. There are ducks out there, farther out. I, don't know what they are. But this is actually a significant, grouping of them as well. Anyway, the geese here, and then further on, here are some beautiful geese. I'm going to change the battery. I've got to change the battery, everybody. Change it in a moment. One single goose there. A few swimming out there. And then this might be the largest grouping. Yeah, but I don't know if we, wow. I think we were right to be where we were. These are farther out. Oops, sorry. And it's a significantly larger group, but it's farther out. So I'm glad we stopped where we did. Let's see if we can. Yeah, they extend all the way to the shoreline, I believe. The way things were going today, I didn't think we'd see maybe any snow geese. This has been spectacular if you like snow geese, and I do. So this is the largest grouping by far. I don't know if, and there are more here on land. Maybe we will get out, I don't know. But they do, you can see, now we've got a lot of trees here. They do come all the way to the land. Look at how cute. Okay, we're going to switch cameras just for a bit. We may have a takeoff or something, I don't know. Maybe not. I still like where we were, but this is impressive. This is impressive. Glad we're here too. You know, glad we came this way. So we're looking mainly at you know, these these snow geese that are here on land. The vast majority are out on the water. But there's some that have been trying to graze, and they don't seem all that frightened of the people that are here watching them. Kind of wish they would be, only for their own safety. I admire these. Well, I admire any of the birds, quite honestly, but because to survive, it's a big deal. Some of these have just flown back towards the water, just a quick flight. Dark morph. Oh shoot. Cars are going through, people are walking by, it's a lot of activity here from the humans. And I haven't shown you in a while, but there are a lot of geese here. Hope that one's not limping. Okay, let's switch cameras. I know, we've seen them enough, but we've never seen them like this before. Not quite like this. I'm tempted to get out of the car, but I don't think I'm going to. But there's some, clearly, they're not really all that frightened of the people. We have some trees on our way, obviously, but you can see we have a lot of geese here overall. We're gonna move along and head towards Ithaca ourselves. But so this is the largest of the groupings of geese. We were at probably the second largest, and then there was another one in between the two that was, I'd say, a fair amount smaller than the one that we had spent so much time with. But this has been a treat. Nice looks at snow geese. Okay, but we've got to head towards Ithaca. It's tough to leave them. Bye, geese.